Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Hours Gaming. It's time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Virtually Pro, episode 15. Last episode we won all 3 matches, moving us to a 34 win and 8 loss record, and hey, because all 3 of those wins allowed us to craft Salomon Great Gazelle and skip out on the real punishment. Now for something that I'll talk about the last 2 episodes, I'm going to talk about it in this episode, guys. Electric Lizard, guys, if you're interested in winning this little Hero Clicks figurine, just let me know how to reach out to you guys. Down in the comments down below, let me know whether Instagram, Twitter, any of the things you see below you pretty much right here. Just tell me your username or how to contact you so I can get the shipping info. It needs to be a website with private messaging so I can send this. Please do not put your public information down there, like an address or anything. Let me know a website and your username so I can contact you if you are interested in this Hero Clicks Electric Lizard figure. By the way, until he's given away, even if we get another real spin, that item won't be given away until this guy gets given away. Just how it works. Now, let's talk about our Rule Pass Battle Pass. You see it on the screen, guys? We're at 34 wins, of course, because we won all 3 matches last episode. We are 1 match away from 1 random pack next episode. So, as long as we win 1 match today, we're at the 35. Gamble Chance, that beautiful little reel of Gamble Chance, comes at rank 40. We would need to win all 3 matches this episode and next episode to get access to that the episode after. And how it will work? Well, I will explain in a bit once we actually reach it pretty much. But guys, honestly, we're looking pretty good. And like I said, at rank 50, that other random giveaway chance will not actually truly activate until after this giveaway has been accomplished. Now that we are done looking at the Rule Pass, what else is there? Well, I want to talk about what we have in store pack-wise. We have 5 free packs, the 1 Patreon pack, and 6 match packs because we get 1 for each round we win, and we won all 3 matches, so 6 rounds. That's simple. What kind of matches will we have today? Well, only one way to find out. Let's get to the reel of matches. We have won all 3 matches last episode, guys. Will the real matches finally have its punishment? We see easy 2 pre-planned matches and 1 random match quite a bit. Honestly, that easiest of my choice could net us all 3 wins. Anything more than that, I think we'll take 1 loss. Let's give it a few spins. I want to spin it a little longer this time because see if it, lands on something different. Oh, and we're going to lose all the matches today. Well, guys, this is unfortunate. Unless our pack opening is absolutely stellar, 2 random matches and 1 YCS deck. How do I know a YCS deck? Well, if one of the 2 random matches isn't a YCS deck or a YCS level deck, FriendlyDuelist will pilot a YCS level deck, and they will take the time to learn it the best they can before playing so they can fully utilize it. And, yeah, we'll see what's in store, but I don't think we're going to win a single match here. It's finally time for our losses to shoot up in a single episode. All right, guys, it's time for the pack opening. Now, our Patreon pack, we obviously have Raw Yellow Mega Pack, Hidden Arsenal 6 O Mega Exceeds, which is a Mega Pack because there's the word Mega in it. Now we're on the 2014 Mega 10 Mega Pack. Hopefully we pull some good stuff. But what are we really looking for? Well, Soul Burner would be the best case scenario. But anything Cyberus or Link or anything like that could actually come in handy. Now, of course, we have the Patreon pack, but we have 5 free random packs, including Turbo Pack Booster 7, Clash of Rebellion, Dark Revelation Volume 2, Duelist Pack 6, Jade and Yuki 3, and Duelist Alliance. Moving on there, we have 6 matches from winning all 3 matches. King's Court, Tomb Chaos, Duelist Pack Kaiba, Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge, Champion Pack 5. Come on, something big. Please, just, something big would help us so much. Tournament Pack 3, not it. Let's open these packs, see what we can pull, guys. I am not expecting a lot, to be honest, but we'll see. Mega Pack. Alice Force Knife, Super Defense Robot Leo, Abyss Gale. Colt Wing isn't bad. Bujin Fidel. Ghost Trick Skeleton, Mermail, King of Feral Imps, Ghost Trick Jingxi, Russian Regalia, Sect Rude, Weed, I don't know, Palabyrinth, Taya Princess of Cherry Blossoms, Rank Up Magic Astral Force, and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote. Nothing there really to add to the deck. I don't even think Cybers were technically released then. So, yeah, we're just going to have to skip ahead. Primal Seed, Gokipon, and Serpent Knight Dragon. Yeah. Kind of a tough situation here with Booster 7 of the Turbo Packs. Clash of Rebellions, Foreign Pal Salute Tiger, DD Pandora, Despot 05, Backup Rider, interesting, Damage Juggler, Black Metal Dragon, that's pretty good, Tantan, Melodious Diva, Secret Blast, and Man Dragon. Nothing there. Dark Revelation Volume 2, we have Curse of Darkness, Jitsu Art Transformation, Desert Sunlight, Special Hurricane, Monster Gate, man, I would love to play some Monster Gate, Delta Attacker, Sorving Kid from the Sky, Dark Triceratops, Crimson Ninja, Chaos Necromancer, Goblin King, and Anti-Aircraft Flower. Nothing there. Jaden Yuki 3, Duelist Pack 6, Hero Metal, Neos Alias for a million times, Ring of Memories, Revoke Fusion, and Mirror Gate. Duelist Alliance, Gaia the Polar Knight, Pop Up, interesting. Despot 01, so we have 01 and 05. Chain Dispel. Battery Man 9 Volt. Yeah, we want to walk Battery Man. Shadol Hedgehog. Right Prince. Stellar Knight Vega. And Fornbow Turntoad. God, are we going to get nothing? King's Court. Majestic Dragon. Pendulum Exceed. Constella Ptolemy in 7 isn't the worst card ever. Ties of Brethren. Gravekeeper Spy. Rhoda and Rose Princess. Nothing there. Tomb Chaos. Curse of Dragonfire. BLS, the original. Interesting. Gearbreed. Gemini Ablation. Toon World. Mastio Diane. And Toon Harpy Lady. I'd have to look at the Dark and Lights. Okay, Duelist Pack Kaiba. Tank. Reflector. Lajin. Cost Down. Right Dragon. Ritual. Hero's Revenge. Miracle Stone. Battle Ross Pin the Bullseye. Sky Striker Maneuver Afterburner. Sky Striker Yo. Vision Hero Minimum Ray. And Vision Hero Increase. So this wasn't the worst pack ever. Champion Pack 5. Dark Necrofear. Rescue Cat and Amazon of the Seas. Okay, Tournament Pack 3, our last one. Hercules, Goblin Seeker Remedy, yeah. I honestly am going to add this stuff to the collection, but honestly, I don't think we pulled a single card we can slap in our deck that would actually make it. If anything, we just added a bunch of cards that we could possibly get rid of. Although I will say, interesting things here, right, is that first off, let's scroll down. We scroll down. Okay. BLS, Envoy, cool because I love that. Afterburner, actually a good card. The Vision Heroes, they're useful. Rescue Cat, okay, I think we already have some. Having a Spy is kind of cool, but kind of slow. Despot 01's kind of cool, but kind of outdated. Yeah, Shadols are kind of cool, but again, outdated. It's just, we really didn't. Black Metal's Dragon's good if we can get more metal. Get more of a Dragon, Chaos Dragon, Thunder Dragon type build going on, But yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, guys, there isn't much here that we will add to the deck. So let's just look at the deck and see if anything did get added. Time to go over the deck list, guys. And one change right away. Sky Striker Maneuver Afterburner, because it's main monster zone and we want to play links. This card does see synergy. Now, unfortunately, I was kind of taken aback by the ban list. Our Great Boarload Savage Dragon is out. And we replace it with another 8 from our collection because we don't really have any other good links in Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. It's the only other good card, really. And there was one more problem. Linkribo, our cute little guy here, is gone. And like I said, we had no other good links. So what do? Well, we do have a card in Hyper Psychic Riser. Now, the main reason is because when it's destroyed, not only is it an on-field monster negate effect for anything with higher attack, but also monsters with low attack can attack. But when it's sent to the grave by opponent's card, in your possession destroyed by an opponent's card, I should say. You get to target one tuner and one non-tuner in your grave with the same type and attribute as each other, right? So, because Cyber's Fire would be the target, we could add back almost any of our 3-star fire monsters. Actually, it doesn't say equal to this level, does it? It does not, so it's even better than that. So these are kind of the two I'm going with here to replace it, because one, we don't have a good other generic link or cyber style link that we can put in. And I thought an 8 for an 8 seems fair, and this was our next best option that's even remotely playable, guys. It's tough to lose Link Revo, it's tough to lose Borload Savage Dragon, but it has to be done. And yeah, guys, the deck hasn't really changed. We didn't get much outs, but hopefully this deck still has the power to win. Next up, you'll see me face 2 random opponents and 1 YCS level deck. And unless one of the random opponents has a YCS level deck, then it's 3 random opponents. If we don't come across a YCS level deck, then we'll be talking about Friendly Duelist and him learning a deck, and might delay this episode for a little bit. But honestly, guys, the deck looks pretty good. Triple backup secretary, 1 Leonis, 1 Sidra, 1 Cyberus Converter, the cute little snake. Look at him. Cute. 2 Galaxy Star Beast, 1 Lady Debug, 1 Math Mech Division, 1 Nimble. I wish we had more Nimble Beavers, honestly. 2 Momonga, 1 Rescue Cat. I know we got a second, it's just not worth it at this point. Fowl, Foxer, Double Gazelle, 1 Jack Jaguar, 1 Spinning, 1 Weasel, 1 Archiver, 1 Asuna, 1 Mining, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Harpies, 1 Mind Control, Double Raigeki, the Burning Shell, Triple Bottomless, Rage, Roar, Warning, Soul Drain has now been added in, and Torrential Tribute. Side, Drone Lock, Kumungus, Econ, Fit and Lance, Runic Flash Fire, the Maneuver, as I talked about earlier, Call the Haunted, Chaos Trap Hole, Deck Dab, Phoenix Chain, Magic Cylinder, Double Mirror Force, Rivalry Warlords, Time-Space Trap Hole. Our extra deck, Hyper Psychic Riser, Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. I kind of preferred our other 2 cards in here, but we have to do with what we have to do with. Diamond Direwolf, Mirage, Dalio, Akashic Magician, the Boar Sword Dragon, Cyberus Wicked, Elphase, Hita the Fire Charmer Blaze, Almirage, Balinx, Heat Leo ×2, Insulator, and Transcode Talker. I hope we get some great cards in addition. I don't think we're going to get a craft today. If we do, I think it will be a miracle. But yeah, guys, save the deck. Let's get in and actually get some matches. All right, guys, it's time for the matches. So our first opponent, I want to say, is actually the second match we came across. Okay, our first match, the guy played 1 round and then just disconnected at the middle of the half, when you can side deck. And so I didn't want to include that match right off the bat. This, thankfully, was the second guy I found, and he's on Kashtira. We really don't stand a chance. So I was like, okay, dude, let's play this quick. And I know the footage is sped up, obviously, because, we don't all want to watch 3 long 20-plus minute duels. But the biggest issue here is this guy played so slow. And at this point, I was like, you know what? I just kind of want to try to go in, see what I can do. I was thinking about using Spinny here, which cost me because he's super poly. So it's like, probably shouldn't have. I just Dark Hole just because I know I'm going to lose on the crackback. I no longer have any momentum on anything. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, you got this one easy. GG, dude. Thinking like, hey, I'm open. Try to go for lethal if you can. And a lot of his plays, you keep saying that rating for opponent. This is I want to tell you, this is times a lot. I was about to say like 4,000. That's ridiculous. That's not that high. It's not that high. But it's so long. This rating for opponents is so long. This match was one of the longest matches because he just took so long to decide. And you can see his timer dwindling down. And thankfully he plays a card, but he spent so much time. It's like, dude, you have it open. Just go for the battle phase. Like, I don't have an out. You've seen Nimble Momonga in my deck. Anyone playing Nimble Momonga in 2024 is using some sort of crap deck. So I get Soul Drain. I'm thinking, okay, whatever. I shouldn't have said it because it made him, I think, nervous. But I was like, oh, whatever. Okay, you can still do your Poppy shenanigans. You're fine. You've seen my deck. It's obviously not good. And he's activating every you can effect. And I actually legit asked, You've already won this. Why are you acting every you can? You don't have to activate them all. He doesn't respond, by the way. And so I'm at this point thinking, you know what? I don't want this dude to quit because the last match the guy quit and I didn't want to include it because it felt really bad to include it. So I continued on this match. And thankfully, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm just going to have some fun. Also, but yeah, my monster's an attack, dude. I'm trying to tell you at this point, I got nothing. Come kill me. Let me move on to my next match. And I want to start talking about my next bit of time. So obviously, against Kashtira, do we have much of a chance? He's banishing everything. I've decided, you know what? Again, I'm just going to have some fun times. We know he can't do anything here. And I start shuffling stuff back. Just having fun, swinging in. He draws literally right back Birth. And I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, whatever. He drew Birth back. That's whatever. He had the other pot. So it's like, you know, he was always going to be able to get the out. Summons Unicorn, you know. This is pretty much Kashtira stuff. At this point, I'm thinking, dude, you know, I have one card in hand. You definitely know I got this, you know, got this big L. Let's just finish up. And again, he took a little while. He didn't take as much time as the first match. But he definitely took time activating a bunch of you can effects. Like, it's not going to mend. So I summon Rescue Cat, attack, I pass, so he knows it's over. So, right now, as this match against this guy is going, I want to talk to you. I say GG's, or I mean good luck, have fun, sorry. Because I went after that last Kashtira match and played 2 more matches. One, the guy quit at halftime, and I was like, I don't want to include that. The second, the connector, they kept saying connecting to the match. I couldn't get connected to the match, and it took forever. So this was literally my like fifth attempt at recording a duel where someone didn't crit at halftime. And so I'm sitting here thinking, okay, dude, you've got this. Dude, look at you. You're comboing off. I'm wide open. You know, you can set up a killer board. Do your hero shenanigans. And he takes a little bit of time, but, you know, I understand. Hero can be, you know, got to make sure you time everything. And he looks good, and he goes, you know, popping off a little bit. He has DPE, so I already know I've lost. Our deck does not have a single out DPE. DPE would literally wreck every part of our deck for the most part. We have a couple outs, but we don't have one that's established without having negates. So at this point, I'm thinking, how much fun do I want to have with this? And I'm thinking, I'll just have a lot of fun. You know, here we go, I summon. He sits forever waiting for opponent on my turn. You can literally see the blue clock in the right corner ticking down. I'm thinking, dude, what are you thinking about so hard? Okay, I can play again. Cool. I'm thinking, okay, what did I want to do again? Because it took literally like 50 seconds for him to... Okay, it took a little bit that time, but not that long. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, clock is ticking again. He's wasted like 80 seconds. He's wasted over a minute. Now we're approaching the 100-second mark. And I'm thinking, okay, dude, what are you thinking so hard about? You DPE? DPE what? My Leonis? And at this point, I'm thinking, I'm just going to have fun. I know I can't bounce it. But, you know, I'm just showing you, hey, dude, I got nothing over here. Whatever. It's literally ticking down to 50 seconds out of, like, and it's just like, why is he taking so long? Thankfully, now he starts doing combo stuff, and I'm thinking, oh, man, if he had that out during the battle phase, I would just ran into it and made sure I lost. And he starts summoning stuff. And I'm like, dude, you have lethal on board. Just go for it. I say that because it's like, dude, I don't even use its effect. Kill me. Now, I want to talk about this. You can see a little bit of cutting right there because ad pops up, and I didn't want you to see a giant ad on the screen. But this guy makes me sit here after waiting all that time in the first match for me to go down 0-1, and I was going to type to him and be like, hey, dude, you good? And I was like, no, you know what? I don't want to talk to this dude. He quit. It popped up really quick, I know. I didn't want it to stay on the screen forever. It said victory. He quit. And I was like, this is my 5th duel. It's done. I'm taking the dub. 4 out of my 5 matches were people backing out at halftime because my deck isn't fun to play against, maybe, because it's too easy. So you know what? I was like, screw this. We're taking that victory because I've had 4 other people in the day time out at the same time. Well, actually, one timed out before the game even began, but I think that was just a connection issue. But still, that's the 5th match I played. 1 to completion, 1 didn't even start. The other 3, the people quit at halftime. So I take that as a dub. We're not going to get any packs from it, but we're not going to lose all 3 matches. So, Friendly Duelist comes up. I didn't come across a YCS level deck, in my opinion. Maybe the Kashtira, maybe, but not really. He decided to play Flu. So, we're here at Flu. I want to be honest, guys. I really didn't want to have a halftime quitter be our second match. But when 5 matches, out of the 5, only 1 duel's finished to a completion. And the 3 of them end at half by the opponent backing out, or 1 not even getting started. At that point, not to mention some of these matches took a little bit of time to find because I was recording really late, I decided I'm taking the dub. Screw this. Fuck this. I'm taking the dub. We're moving on. So we lose that first round. You know, I'm thinking we're not going to beat Flu, right? I'm going to get no packs from this episode. We lost 0-2. We won due to forfeit, but we don't get any packs from it. We're not going to get anything. And then Friendly Duelist sets 3. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I start doing my combos. I'm thinking, hold on, can I do stuff? I start shuffling cards back, and he can't activate anything. I'm thinking, he bricked. I stopped the one thing he could do, and he's bricked. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'll shuffle another one back. And I accidentally click Heat Leo in my excitement. I'm like, crap, I gave him Heat Leo. He summons Flu. I get rid of it. At this point, I know we could win this. He's down to a low life points. So at this point, we bring out, and I'm thinking, okay, what do I do here? What do I do? I could be smart. Bring back Spinny, go into bowl, hit. Okay, we're here. We can win. And I just start freaking out because I'm like, no, what if he has something? And I'm like, wait, why am I doing all this? And I go, attack. We pick up a pack because we win against Flu. We won against the YCS deck, not the other 2. How? I don't know, but he bricked, and I'm thankful. So at this point, Friendly Duelist is going to town. By the way, he's using the YCS, the one from Colombia, Medalia Flu deck. And that's what he was telling me. He told me it was YCS from South America. Maybe it was Brazil. No, I think it was Colombia. Either way, so he's using one of their exact builds. So he's literally using a YCS level deck. And he's playing Flu like Flu is supposed to be played, right? I believe, from my experience of seeing it and playing it. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, we've got a victory. We have technically not lost one, so we only get 2 spins on the real punishment because, as you can tell here, yeah, he decides to go for my monster thinking my back row's dead, and thankfully Mirror Force shows up, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. But I do 1800, and then I know that he can crack back quite hard, and all hope goes down the drain when he, when he summons the penguin. You know, it happens. It happens. When you see penguin come out, you know you're dead. Especially with a deck up this level. But hey, we beat a YCS level deck. It's going to be a 2-1 finish here. Or, sorry, 1-2 finish from my perspective. 2-1 for him, obviously. And we lost against Kashtira. If anyone would have said Salamangreat would have even had a chance against them with this level of a deck built around it, probably not. But heroes, that hero player, and the fact is, I'm happy we got 1 win. Before we talk about anything else, guys, before we talk about, what just happened, everything with the battle pass, let's spin our real punishment trice and see what happens with it. So we have 2 spins, and hopefully we don't see anything too awful. So we're going to give the first one a spin and delete 1 card next episode for every like this episode gets. So the card deletion for this first spin will be put off till next episode, and every like this episode gets, that's 1 card we had to dismantle. So now we're going to spin our second time because we lost twice and delete 5 cards of my choice from the collection. That's not too hard. Let's actually delete those 5 cards right now. So we have to delete 5 cards right now, and thankfully they are of my choice and not a random number generator. So when we get here, there's things that we should look at that just aren't going to be usable. And well, there's actually quite a few cards here that aren't usable because either they're on the ban list or they're just not good. So when we look down the list, what are things we will not be even remotely using? Well, technically Boiled Savage isn't being used, but we have 4 bottomless trap pulls. So by deleting 1 from the collection, there's 1 of the 5 cards, and we still have 3 bottomless. That's pretty simple there. Man, wouldn't it be cool to be able to use Brilliant Fusion? But when it comes down to it, there's also plenty of other dead cards in this. Clown Zombie, we aren't going to use that. That's 2 deleted. You know, when we scroll down even further, we see some other stuff that won't be usable. Now, there's a lot here that isn't really that usable. But there's some pretty standout things, like Electric Snake or stuff. But I really want to delete cards I don't like, or I guess won't find. Flash Assailant's 1 we will delete as well. That's 3. And looking down here, we have a couple others. But yeah, at the end of the day, 5 cards of my choice isn't that bad in the long run. We have 3 Giant Trunades, so we'll delete this 4th. We can't even use Giant Trunades, so that's 4 right there. And for the last one, let's just scroll down super randomly and choose something here. Koji Kosi will be our 5th cancel. There we go, guys. So we have deleted 5 cards. Bottomless Trap Hole, which is our 4th copy. A copy of Giant Trunade, which is the 4th in the collection. Clown Zombie, Flash Assailant, and Koji Kosi. There's the 5 we deleted. Now let's actually talk about the Rule Pass, our Battle Pass, and exactly what I thought about this episode. So guys, this episode went kind of okay, kind of rough at times. So obviously we did get a victory. I can't really say it's a victory for real because they quit at halftime. But the fact is, I played 5 matches over a course of 2.5 to 3 hours. 1 was a real match. You saw me lose it. But 1 didn't even connect from the get-go. It got stuck in connection for a while, and I couldn't even connect to another match for a while. The other 3, the people won the first round and then quit at half. And it was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to use a sealed deck for my series. But, like, don't quit. This should be an easy dub for you guys. Why are you backing out? And I think it's just them maybe playtesting deck or something. But you know what? Those rage crits, I will take 1 of them. So we have a win. Thankfully, in our final match against the YCS level Flu deck, we actually pick up a round. So even though we don't get any packs from the forfeit, we do get 1 pack for the matches today. So we can at least take something away from this in not losing all 3 matches and getting an extra pack in turn. But talking about extra pack, let's talk about our Rule Pass, our Battle Pass for the series, guys. You'll see it here grayed out, or kind of faded out. 1 random pack, we hit rank 35 because of that 1 forfeit win, and 5 away from the gamble chance, so even if we win all 3 next episode, we cannot get to 40. But there is some good here, right? That random pack is an additional pack we get open next episode. So next episode, we'll have the 5 free packs, of course, the 1 Patreon pack, which, you know, if you guys want to help out with Patreon, link in the description below. Check it out, guys. And we get 1 match pack from the 1 round win against Flu, but also 1 random pack from the Rule Pass. We are actually going to have 8 packs in an episode where we should have got next to none. We picked up literally 2 extra packs this episode. I cannot be more happy about that. Yeah, it was rough, but anytime we land random opponents with the current level of our deck, it's going to be tough. Hopefully we get back to form with us winning all 3 episodes next episode by the wheel giving me my choice, or something really easy, and we can go get to 38 and get ever closer to the Gamble Chance wheel, which will change up this series, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! Virtual Yugioh. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.